finale time. So before we go and try to clear that final dungeon, I did do a little bit of stuff off stream, so I got like all the remaining DLC characters' affinities to where we need them. I did get my tattoo, by the way, on my forearm, so that's why I have on like this glove and this long sleeve, just in case like start like leaking any like plasma and stuff like that. So I got that like tissue there, but and the other blankets like over there, because this is just like an old like whatever one and stuff like that. The cats just lay on. It's like a little extra one. But yeah, so I got all the remaining DLC characters' affinities. Oh, my microphone's way too high up angled. Hang on. Just since I gotta like, there we go. That's a lot better. Okay, just because I gotta like sit like a way where I can like have like my elbow on that, just in case like it leaks like down or stuff like that. Okay, cool. But yeah, like my plan was to stream today, like regardless. But we started a lot earlier today, obviously, like just because of the fact that my regular job, there wasn't a lot of like task work available and stuff like that. Right now, it was all kind of like shitty work and stuff like that. I kind of like got through like the good work yesterday, like last night and today, to where I was like, let's wait and see if other work shows up. So as you can see, we have 2 people we can talk to here in the overworld down here. We have some messages, because again, I did get everybody's affinities to the points we needed. You see, I got all of them to 3 or 4 between these 5. 7's actually at 4 now, so let me pivot back to AG, because he's the only one that isn't, but we'll go ahead and we'll read these messages. Rosanna, I don't want to admit this, but in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't make a copy of you, which doesn't make you some hero of mine or anything, by the way. You'll never even come close to matching my master. The difference between you is night and day. You are who you are, though. You've got flaws, but you're not the worst person in Glocken, I'll say. Oh, and I will come after you if you show this message to anyone. And 7, that was a blast. I love the little excursion we went on. Fighting all those enemies felt great. Partied with a lot of people, but you're still my favorite. Not to be greedy, but what would you say to becoming my exclusive partner? Yuna. What is it you say at time? Or nice work. That is what you say at times like this, isn't it? I've learned a new technique that should help me defeat lots of enemies at once. We should go hunting so I can try it out. I'll be waiting for your invite. Sorry for a sudden message, but it's how I feel right now. Of course, I hear it plenty of when we're together, but I want more. Anyway, I'd like to see you again. I'm free anytime. Alright, AG next. Finally getting used to GGO. It's all thanks to you. You've been a huge help. If you ever need anything, let me know. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on me. And lastly is Sachi. Couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you fighting. I had heard you were strong, but seeing it myself was really special. I always feel safe when you're around. Keep up the good work. I just had to write to thank you for today. People like you, Kirito, and all the others are the reason a scaredy cat like me can get out there and fight. So I owe you a debt of gratitude. I can't do much for you, but if you ever need to talk, just message me. Alright, let's check the map again, though. We had the 2 events out here. Alright, nothing at Kirito's, and let's go check the lobby. Nothing in the lobby. Okay, so we'll check out these events here. Switch to Kirito mode, see if any affinity events triggered with Kirito mode. Oh, what's up? Let's go on a date. You want to take me out? So excited. Where are we going? What do you like to sing? Or do you like to sing? together sometime. Okay, we did get the right one. I was about to say, I'm sure she would like that. Wait, she actually has, like, art drawn. Did Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh have art like that? I can't remember if they did or not. I really can't remember, chat. Sorry, my brain's, like, just so in a daze, so sorry about that, but that's, it hasn't been a good day either, putting it mildly, so that being said.
なんでそんなにびっくり。私ね、もう少しあなたのこともっと知りたいなって思って。だからいいでしょ、一緒に寝ても。まずはあなたにお礼しないとね。ここでみんなといろんなことを見たり聞いたりできるのは、私にとっては GGO の世界ってなんだかと初めてのことがいっぱい。
Wait, ordinal scale happened in their world? I guess we just hadn't played it and stuff like that.
匂いも空気の感じも。
That's okay. Sure. I guess ordinal scale is a thing that's happened in the gameverse.
あなたってここの世界に行く。だったらあなたと一緒にいればもっともっと楽しくなれそう。明日からはずっとあなたダメって言われてもついていっちゃうもん。さて、そうと決まったらゆっくり。
Well, okay, Chad, apparently, ordinal scale is a thing in the gameverse. So then that, I don't know what that brings. If that means Kirito and Eiji know each other from ordinal scale then? And 1 for 7. Yeah, maybe that's where they knew each other?
So. 何よ。なんで私がここにいるのかって聞きたいの？
What is this like rabbit figure she has?
そのくらいのことは君の今日は君のことを君は私が初めて見るタイプなの。
Research on us.
食事の時ってその人の素が出るでしょ。だからそこを研究。それから GGO の世界についても詳しそうだし。
It is a very uncomfortable scene, chat. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking.
この世界は今までの
This isn't even an SAO game moment. This is I don't even fucking know. Be knowledgeable about GGO. Talk to you.
まさかダメなんて言わないわよ。よろしい。でも。
So it looked like there was only one of these? Yeah, I was about to say for what's her name. So yeah, there's only one for her. Well, we'll go home and like leave and see if that's the actual case. Yeah, I raised like the affinity of these characters just by going to the desert where the little like ship graveyard is and just running a circuit around the two ships. What the fuck did I just click on? Oh, like, oh, okay, yeah, this is the one of these. This is where I want to go. SPC Galakan. Yeah, it's been, not the best day. There's definitely been a lot better. My, head is actually absolutely fucking killing me. I was hoping, like, doing the stream and everything, because like I said, I had intended to do the stream anyway tonight. That was my plan. Work didn't show up. Looked at it as like fortuitous, like why not start the stream now and whatnot. And yeah, maybe it'll help my headache. So we'll see. Actually, I don't know how long the stream's gonna be, by the way, just because like I don't know how long it's going to take to clear the game, but we'll see. We finished that up. I don't know if there's anything in Kirito mode, by the way. I only knew that was there because when I was in the regular, when I was doing the farming, I saw, like, when I was done that there was a talking point, but there was only, like, one. Nothing here, but, I know we have to go to the lobby. Yeah, I don't know if my head hurts like this. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something, but I feel terrible, chat. No. Alright, well, back to DLC 5. See if we can, figure out this shit with, like, Hydra and stuff like that. Start, because if I do continue, it'll jump back into Kirito mode. Mask of the Abyss. So... yeah, we level up different in there. You're like, start over and shit. Alright, I remember everything. God damn it, I hit the wrong fucking thing again. Either way. Let's, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch our party up. We're gonna take, like, some real, like, when we get in here... actually, just empty the party real quick. I don't want to run all that way, so yeah, just put me, next to this. Let's, I want to take, like, some real, like, killers and stuff like that. I think we need someone to buff us, though. Like, that's the only thing. What, like, abilities do you have? Gatling gun, submachine gun. Fuka's pretty great, I ain't gonna front. Because of the rocket launchers. Fuka's pretty great. What does Yuna do? Oh, she doesn't have any healing. I thought she did. Interesting. I say we take... Asuna for the healing. Let's take Asuna for the healing. Klein can do damage with the assault rifle and the launcher. I like taking Fuka, because I was thinking like maybe Agiel, but nah, let's take Fuka. For like the launchers and shit. Now that being said, let's check our status. Are we leveled up? We are. Oh, we don't need to check our skill set. We need to check our First aid 2 we need a lot of int for it. We'll stick with what we got there then. Alright, let's check submachine guns. Okay, that's the best we got going for us there. Filter by rarity. Okay, so this just does more damage, and this is the Rapika, right? It is. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I'm ready to jump in there now to try. I just need to see how much ammo do we have, or equipment, I mean. Oh, we have plenty of room, so we don't need to worry about that. Do I need to buy bullets? Probably not. I think we're good. Alright, so we have to clear from floor 7 to 10. We have to clear floor 10. So 7, 8, 9, and then the boss fight. So yeah, we'll try and like haul ass through them. Worst case scenarios, if we all die, then if we all die, we go back, we'll level up. I don't know why it wouldn't let me reload my submachine gun. I had to do that roll. Oh shit. Just trying to sprint was what I was trying to do. Wait, the whole floor is laid out? I thought these were like randomly generated. My legs. Maybe the treasure chests are moved around or some shit? I don't know, I ain't sweating it either way. Let's get to it. Bro, can I not double jump here? What the fuck? By the way, chat, did you see the, they announced a new SAO game? I either forgot to set this to dual wield or, I didn't have the stats to dual wield it. You can change your equipment here, right? Okay, that one I don't have the stats for. There we go, okay. Now we're good to go. Jesus Christ, dude. The speed difference I noticed from, like, playing the other game mode into here because of, like, being such a low level. Being a much lower level than we were before. God, it's like you moved, like, crawling. Damn. Last time we took him out easy. And we were a lower level. I was about to like heal us. Thank you, Asuna. Try and put like, yeah, this stuff in between us. Let's say, can someone please like get him with that last shot? Then take that out before we get too close. Yeah, anyway, chat. Sorry I got like non-verbal there. I was like focusing fighting that guy, my bad. In addition to the shit like I got on my head. Yeah, they announced a new SAO game today because Bandai Namco was teasing a new JRPG, and it was an SAO game. When I saw it was an SAO game at first, I got excited thinking like, oh, maybe like it's a new Game Burst time after like the prior game wasn't and stuff, but it's actually not. It's a brand new game. Similar to this in the fact that you get to make your own character in it. But you are back in Aincrad. I don't know what's the way to the exit and which way isn't. I'm not too worried about the treasure chest and stuff, Chad. I'm just trying to like get to the boss as quick as we can and stuff. Oops. And hopefully win. Hello? Zoom out. I was about to say, where's the treasure box? Camera's too close. Go ahead and grab this. Oh, up there. I was like, where the hell did you see a sniper? I still don't know where they saw a sniper. Through the wall? Oh, I thought I got like past that guy. Nice, thank you, Asuna. Damn, I thought I got past like both of them. I say take out the healing one first. So since we finished Stray on the last stream, the next stream, not counting tomorrow, because the plan is to probably stream the Blitzbow tomorrow, and I only say probably, just because again, like, just the shit like I'm going through and stuff. May or may not be feeling streaming the Blitz battle. It's planned, but if not, like, I'm sure you guys like understand. So one, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, that was, what, 7? So we got 2 more, and then the boss. Again, I really hope we beat that boss on the first try. But yeah, not counting tomorrow's Blitz battle, whether or not we stream the Blitz battle or not. The next like stream where we're playing through a game. Instead of doing Summon Night Swordcraft story, we are going to be doing Monster Hunter because of I heard the single player and it's really good. I love Capcom games. Never played a Monster Hunter game. It's definitely something I've been interested in because y'all know I collect 3DS games. It's one of, if not the most popular 3DS titles. So yeah, we'll be starting Monster Hunter Rise since they're giving it away for free. I've already gone ahead and downloaded it. Nice. And because I don't know as much about it as like I do know from like having already researched Summon Night Swordcraft story, if for whatever reason we don't what I'm trying to say is like if I don't like Monster Hunter, then we might not play through the whole single player, but we're at least going to try it that first stream, see how it goes, like make our character, check it out. But I did see like a lot of people saying like, oh, it has a really good, really fun like single player story mode. Great for beginners, great for solo players and stuff like that, so we'll definitely check it out. Hey, what's up, Hero? How you doing, man? Just talking about the next stream, well, next playthrough we're starting. So I don't know if it's going to be the next stream or not. It depends on if tomorrow if we stream the Blitz battle and OPTC or not. That's the plan, but depending on how like I'm doing personally, we'll have to gauge it and see. But yeah, definitely we'll be checking out Monster Hunter Rise. At least giving it the chance, just because like it has a lot going for it, being like Capcom, again a big like 3DS game, even though this one's not 3DS version, but y'all get what I'm saying. It'll help me know like if I should add some of the other Monster Hunter games to my 3DS collection sooner rather than later. I wanted to be there for your other streams, but I got to get up at 4 sometimes, 3 in the morning to go to work. Oh, I totally understand. I work. I get up later, but I work into the night later, Hero. So that's why like my streams seem like recently they've been so late and stuff like that. Because and it's not that they've seemed like they've been late; they definitely have. Did I get that item or no? But hey, man, thank you so much, Hero. We actually beat Stray on the last stream that we did. So that was pretty exciting. And also, Hero, I haven't got to like launch it yet and everything like that, but I have built the Discord server because I know like you were one of the people that was asking about that. So we will have a channel Discord server launching soon. My original plan was I wanted to get it done by the end of the month, but with like work and stuff, I just haven't been able to. I have the server, I would say like 90% done. All I have to do is like set up those things for like, you know, when you get into some Discords where it's like, hey, before you like can comment or anything, here's the rules or stuff like that. Just so it can be like still inviting, like, yeah, it's open to the community from the streams and stuff like that, but just so like it just keeps that nice, like, fostered, like, good energy environment that we got going. I'm sure you understand. Wait, was that an enemy? I thought it was, like, Klein or, like, one of them. But yeah, it looks like we might be finishing Fatal Bullet this stream. Possibly. Because I know we got to get to floor 10 here to kind of wrap up like the last like story thing. As soon as we clear that boss, I know everything after that's just kind of like bonus and stuff like that. I did look up like spoiler free, like, hey, do I have to clear this whole thing or not? And everything I saw said like all the Fatal Bullet stuff's wrapped up at like floor 10. You don't have to go all the way to like clear floor 50 for like that kind of stuff. I saw a spoiler free, it did say like once you get to floor 50 you get like essentially like a trailer before the credits of for the next game. So if anything, I'll probably look that up on my own. Best weapons in the game are at the end. At the end of this, like at like the 50th floor and stuff like that. And what is this called? The Abysmal Dungeon again? Go to the next floor. Yeah, Abysmal Dungeon. I can imagine the best weapons being at the end of this, just because of it being like the difficulty in it. Yeah, I can imagine. That makes a lot of sense to me. I'm hoping we'll clear it on this run. Obviously, if I die, go back, level up, come back, I'll be stronger. But no, I could totally imagine that the best weapons being at the end of this. They had something similar at the in the prior game. I know obviously like Hollow Realization and Fatal Bullet, they played very different, but same series and same like general DNA in there. Gameplay totally different, same general DNA. They had something similar within it, where it was kind of like a long, like super dungeon, really challenging, really like grindy, but you would get like the best like drops and all that kind of stuff in there. Good post-game content, you know, for anyone who's like, you know what, I want to stick with this game and stuff like that. It gives you something worthwhile for doing. But I do appreciate that they're like, hey, if you're here just for this story for whatever reason, you know, people are busy, people got... There's plenty of games out there, too, in general. I do appreciate that the Fatal Bullet story stuff is like, just get to the 10th floor. Let's say, where'd this homie go? Also, my bounty got like a lot higher from doing the off-stream like affinity leveling up I was doing. So you'll have to remind me where that dungeon was from the last time we were streaming, where you said like that door didn't open until you got your bounty to a certain level. You'll have to refresh my memory on that one was. Wish I had a PlayStation that could play with you. Co-op is a very different experience. Oh, I can imagine. I did very, very, very minimal co-op with another player that was in the chat once, mainly just to like bump my level and stuff like that. I really didn't contribute anything into the fights, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But because I couldn't. They were doing like some of the toughest stuff that they could, just to like help me get like drops and experience and stuff. But yeah, I definitely like would love that and appreciate that, like Hero, being able to like because they were like just carrying me just to help me level up, which I'm greatly appreciated of, by the way. But yeah, definitely be fun to like collaborate with you, Hero, and actually like gameplaying into some stuff. Feel like I'm actually contributing to the fight. You know what I mean? Now, I didn't do any of the multiplayer in Re-Hollow Fragment or Hollow Realization, so I don't know how different they are. But I can say the I did some multiplayer in Lost Song, and it was just very similar to what you would expect normally to get in Lost Song. And like I was saying, like out of the 4 that we've played so far, Lost Song is definitely my least favorite out of the Gameverse games. I could show you bounty farm locations and stuff when you finally get that Discord active. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, just give me some time. Definitely we'll get it sorted out and set up. Just had like a lot going on the last week and stuff like that, and the last week of the month that like I did want to launch the Discord by the end of the month, but I just didn't get to. The main thing is I have like the skeleton of it set up. I just have to get like that little rules thing set up and get like the roles and stuff worked out, you know what I mean, too. So like if people want to say like, hey, I'm here because I mainly play like fighting games or whatever, then it'll be easy to like ping them on nights that we're playing fighting games to get like matches going together. So I'm sure you get like what you mean. And shout out Toast for that one, because that goes back to our BB Tag server days, getting that like idea from him. Made it very, very easy to like ping people specifically for BB Tag or Strive matches. I feel like this like little enemy here with the sword, I feel like this is such a reference to Tonberries in Final Fantasy. I think this resets when we get to the next floor anyway, so I might as well use it. You also want my character to stop on a dime there, that like spin? Eye patch, sunglasses again, another pair of them. Oh shit, that wasn't the end of this floor? Well, GG's to me. Alright, took him out. Also, chat, y'all ready for that episode of Fire Force tomorrow? Get to see Arthur versus Dragon. I think that's going to be really good. Announced a new SAO game earlier today, Echoes of Aincrad. Looks like Zelda. Yeah, I actually, but right before I started like the stream, I was taking a break from work because like we had kind of ran out of like good task work and stuff like that, and sometimes like you can just leave, come back, refresh the dashboard, work will be there, whatever. So I'm like, well, let me just leave and come back, and actually saw, yeah, the announcement for the new game, because I was interested in what Bandai was going to announce. I didn't know if it was going to be like a licensed game like it was, or a Trials, something like that. I mean, there was a lot of options. Bandai has a lot of like IPs that they own. So I was really interested to see, and I was very, very, very surprised to see that it was a SAO game. Pleasantly surprised. And I actually commented about it on Twitter at first. I said, like, when I saw it was a SAO, I got really excited at first, because I'm like, oh man, what if it's another Gameverse game? But once I saw immediately, like, into it, you make your own character and all that stuff, I was like, oh no, this is not a Gameverse game. This, and it even, I do appreciate in the trailer that to like completely like stop that thought process, they were like, hey, it literally says in there a new adventure, a new game, like stuff like that. So they were very clear about that, to say like, hey, it's not connected to the other 6, and it's not connected to the last one was that just came out. The one where I know it's like mainly multiplayer. I think you do like raid bosses and shit. Oh shit. I actually know very little about that SAO game since it's not in the Gameverse. And it's not on PS4, so I couldn't play it anyway. I was like, bruh, shoot the gun! So I was like, okay, yeah, they're specifically saying like it's a new game and a new adventure. Like they're saying all that stuff because they're trying to say, hey, it's not connected to that one, and it's not connected to the Gameverse. But it does look cool. Definitely, to me, like, I totally get, like you're saying, like, the look of, like, Zelda. I can see that, too, definitely. To me, since they said JRPG, it almost looked like a character action game to me. Kind of like, you know, like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, stuff like that. Darksiders. So I was thinking, like, whoa, is this a SAO character action game? And I was like, that would work really cool, because you could, you know, have, like, specific movesets and stuff that are, like, really intricate and advanced for different weapons, similar to Bayonetta and Devil May Cry and stuff like that. So I was really, like, very, very, very pleasantly surprised by how it looks. I don't know if it's going to be a character action game. I don't know if it's going to be like an adventure style game like Zelda. I know they said it's like a JRPG. I know they did say clearly JRPG when they were getting ready for like the tease. Damn, GG's me. Grab this healing real quick. Hey, thank you, Asuna, for the healing. That's exactly why I brought Asuna. But yeah, it might be like a Zelda-style like adventure game with like RPG like elements for like leveling up your stats or like weapon drops or something. My only worry is I hope it's not like a Souls-like game. And I think it could be. I think it could be a Souls game. And I only say that just because like nothing against those games. It's just like they're just super, super, super hard. They're not games for me and stuff like that. And I would definitely want to play and enjoy this game. Which, if it is a Souls-like game, I'm assuming because of it being Bandai again, they might be following in the footsteps of, like, Code Vein. Where's Homie at? Because I'm sure if we kill him, like, the fight would just end. And we're really close on it. Sorry if I stop talking there and get like real quiet. It's just because we're actually close to like KOing dude. Alright, good. I was about to say, I don't want to have to like run back through those. But yeah, it might be like a Souls-like game. They might be taking a page out of Code Vein from that, since it is Bandai. And the only reason why I say that is in, so the game takes place in Aincrad, right? So follow me here on this train of thought. Wish Bandai's would ask Sega to help them make a MMO for SAO. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, the PSO team could definitely, like, cook with this. You know what I mean? Like, with the IP, 100%, like, totally would make sense. But follow my train of thought here, Shiro. Why I think it might be like a Souls game is Bandai has had success with Souls-like games before with Code Vein. I think Code Vein 2 came out recently. Is doing pretty good for them, if I'm not mistaken. I think it had better reviews than the first Code Vein. I've never played it. I've considered playing it. We have the first one for free. So I considered, like, just giving it at least a try, see if I like it again. I'm kind of iffy on Souls games, even Souls likes. But, we just Code Vein would be the one that I would give a try to. So we'll consider that. Well, I gotta watch out because of my, I don't think you were here at the start of the stream, Shiro, or Hero. The reason why I have, this, glove on, this long sleeve is, I got a tattoo on Tuesday, my whole forearm covered. So it's it's wrapped, but it's leaking plasma. So that's why I have the glove here, just to catch it if it runs, while I'm working or while I'm, playing this. That's why I have this here, too, if it starts, if it gets so much that goes through my shirt. But the leaking seems like it's more or less stopping. I say that, and then it, picks up really big again. But, yeah, I think it's getting close to the end of, leaking plasma, though, so we'll see. Either way. Yeah, I didn't know if you're why the fuck is he wearing, one glove? I wasn't going for the MJ look, I promise. No, I was once I saw, the plasma was leaking, it was, right at the end of my wrist. I was yeah, let me put, some, nitrite gloves on there to, catch the plasma or something, just so I'm not, because I gotta work, bro. I gotta type on a keyboard and shit. And when I stream, I gotta hold the controller and stuff, you know what I mean? But, so, back to what I was saying about being a Souls-like, the very first game in the Gameverse series, Hollow Fragment. Even before Hollow Fragment, because if you're not aware, Hero, Hollow Fragment is a remaster. Well, Hollow Fragment is a, definitive version of the first Sword Art Online game, which, for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of it. Basically, nobody plays that game because there's Hollow Fragment. Hollow Fragment is technically the second game with the first game in it, if that makes sense. Because the Hollow area is so expansive, you kind of get two games with it. But that being said, the way that game works, for all intents and purposes, we'll say Hollow Fragment, since it's the definitive version. It makes sense with the source material since it takes place in Aincrad. If you die, there's no revives. If you die, it's game over. You go back to having to get your way back there and stuff like that. So that's why I think for this game to take place in Aincrad, it could definitely work as a Souls-like game. Because the thing is, for them to be making this new game, and the trailer shows, hey, you're just some random dude, you're one of the random players that got locked into SAO. My thinking is they have to work that permadeath mechanic into the game somehow. So I think it could potentially be a Souls-like game, or have Souls-like elements built into it. I don't think they'll hard game over you like they did in Hollow Realization. They might have it stick with the source material. If not, then they might just work it into the way of hey, your character, you really did die or whatever, but if you get back to that area, you'll get whatever. We don't know because we couldn't see the HUD and stuff, but the gameplay did look really cool and stuff. So that's my theory, is it could potentially go that route with it, if that makes sense. They worked together in the past before, SAO event and PSO. I thought you had mentioned that before, but I wasn't 100% on it. But that's why I said, I think the PSO2 team could definitely, cook up an MMO like that. Because, obviously, an MMO for Sword Art Online, essentially, you would think would sell itself. I think they had one in the past. Maybe only in Japan, maybe PC only. I might be wrong there. But I think it did get, shut down. But the funny thing is about you saying there was a SAO event, I know they say SAO and Persona 5 are cursed for free-to-play games, because whenever they have crossovers, the game will sunset not much longer after that. But I know PSO2 is so successful. So there's no worry about like it's sunset. And hell, it's probably had a Persona 5 event. You know what I mean? And like live to see the end of it. I think Nier Automata is the same. Like when they have for free to play games specifically, because obviously 2B's and a lot of other shit. So funny enough there. That's static. It can't be. You okay, livery? Is that livery? Is it just me, or is she colored like Daisy?
大丈夫です。腕はかすっただけですし、リミッターを解除していなかったら危なかったかもしれないですけど。ただの怪我じゃなさそうね。大丈夫ですってば。でも皆さん、この後同じノイズを見たら、その後の攻撃は絶対に今のボスは倒したからいいですけど。そうだね。あんなのをまともに受けたら一瞬で HP 全そうじゃなくて、すごく嫌な感じがするの。
By the way, Hero, you have any interest in, or have you been playing, checking out Resident Evil Requiem? I've watched a playthrough of it. I watched Max Dude's playthrough of it. It was very, 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 very cool, like badass game.
この際推測でもいいわ。教えてください。
I still don't know what to think about Hydra because he got just like dropped on us so randomly. Well, hell, maybe I spoke too soon. Man, when the mask got knocked off, I knew it was about to be this son of a bitch. Sorry to all the Itsuki fans out there, but y'all know how I feel. Oh shit, stage 2. No joke, I thought it was about to be like a cutscene fight. We're still have the same party, right? Yeah, okay. I was about to say, like... Did Itsuki jump in our party? Hey, thank you for the healing, Asuna. I will say this, I saw you did a comment there, Hero, as soon as I get a chance. I'm gonna read it. I did not expect to be thrown into that boss fight like that. Alright, we got him on his final life bar. Good shit, Fuka, that was a good shot. Oh hey, they didn't aim at me. I'll take it. Got his ass, alright. Only ever played Resident Evil 5 on the 360 with my brother, don't really care for any of the movies. Want to see you complete the Abyss dungeon? Man, dude. I don't have the time and patience to complete the Abyss dungeon because I know it's a 50 floors and the way the scaling on it, like when I was looking up spoiler free stuff, I was seeing like, oh yeah, this is like the end game stuff, like the really like high level stuff and stuff like that. Because I was already kind of ticked and thrown for a loop. I was like, bro, what do you mean we gotta start from zero? Like I was kind of hot about that. I wasn't happy about it, you know what I mean? I don't think I have like the time and patience to clear the abysmal dungeon all the way to like floor 50.
さすがにもう大丈夫じゃないかしら。
And thank God they didn't throw Iski on our team, by the way, because I'd be afraid they'd like swap out Austin and there goes our healer.
これほど強化されているとは予想外だったけど、まさかあれを倒すとはね。さすがは君と君の仲間たちだ。
Yeah, Itsuki with a question mark, not an exclamation mark, because I ain't too happy to see him. I need some answers.
いつきだよ。
Well, no shit, it's you. What do you mean, yup, it's me?
どうしてここに
Bro, what?
それは私も聞きたいわ。何を企んで
企んでるね。まあそう言われるのも当然だろう。
Gee, you think, Itsuki?
こうなったら質問には答えるよ。ただ答えられないこともあるから。それは
Also, it worked out perfect, like the way the task went and stuff like that. I was able to, with my work, it's like, you know what, fuck it, we'll stream early. Got to hang out with Shiro here. Not that I'm into the stream right now, I'm just talking in general. Hero, damn, dude, I cannot believe my brain does this, bro. Thank you for like being patient with me for the constant mispronunciations of your name. I don't know why, like, I keep doing that, like... It's crazy, like my brain like keeps doing that. Yeah, before I ask him, you get missions that appear randomly that give a bunch of XP at once. Goes up to like 22 million. That's good that they have that see, that's what I was thinking, is they had mentioned something about being like procedurally generated or something like that. Like something about it was like different every time you jumped in, like kind of like a roguelike, or you know, like Mystery Dungeon. Well, I guess Mystery Dungeon's built off of like based off of like roguelikes and shit like that, but based off of Rogue. But yeah, I thought that was like really cool. They like implemented that into the game and stuff like that. You see, they do that a lot, Hero, in these SAO games. Is they'll just randomly be like, hey, this mechanic wasn't in the game from the start, and now that we're like at this random DLC, we're just going to throw this in there, or update, we'll just throw this in there, and hey, we'll see if it sticks. The last game, it had like a random like duel mechanic thrown in, it had an invisible enemies mechanic, it had this mechanic just randomly thrown in where now you're searching for like elemental symbols and stuff like that, and once you get enough of them, you can like get the chance to do this really hard challenge, and if you beat it, then you can unlock the next really hard challenge. They had like mad in-game content in Hollow Realization and Hollow Fragment. Both had like mad in-game content to like, if you want to like, hey, this is my only game and play it indefinitely, you could in those games, definitely. You know, this game had, in the third DLC, it just randomly threw in like, hey, here's this defense battle, with the one where you're like fighting the tank at the end there against like Livery. So it's just interesting, like how I wonder if they're like, when they're planning and making these games, they're like, okay, what can we cut out to get this game shipped on our deadline, and we'll worry about incorporating the rest later on. You know what I mean? Because I've noticed that in like every SAO game we've played, is they'll just have like an idea that they'll just drop in there. It wasn't there the whole game, and then it just appears like in the DLC or something like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just something I noticed. It's just a pattern I've noticed from playing now 4 games through. Yeah, what are you doing here?
調査。
最近 GCO への干渉が確認されているらしくてね。今回のクエストにもその僕はとある機関の依頼を受けてその調査に来たんだ。
An organization hired me to look into it?
こんなに早く痕跡にたどり着けるとは思って。
痕跡とある機関。随分含みを。
ごめん。でもあまり詳しく話すことはできないんだよ。僕にはその権限がない。そう、これは奉仕活動の一部なんだ。あの事件の償いのね。
Community, so he's been caught for what he's done.
諜報活動に向いているらしくてね。スカウトを受けたと今はザ・シードネクサスの動向を調査してる。
情報まさか 菊岡か。
早いな。気づくなら君だ。
聞くか
Okay, so okay.
ああ、ちょっとな。
あんな事件を起こした僕が堂々と GGO にいたらまずいだろう。だから
So why the name Hydra? Maybe you can answer this, Hero? Is there something I'm like missing there? Like, is there some kind of connection between Itsuki and like Hydra, or like no? It's just the name he used here. Is there some kind of like connection to his character? They don't even need to make Fatal Bullet 2. They could just it could just be GGO straight up. Oh, 100%. I think GGO, if there was like a SAO MMO, what they should do is I think it should be in GGO. Because he's a snake, I got you. I don't actually know. I think that makes sense. I mean, like, he is, like, sneaky. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. Like, I was just wondering, like, did I miss something? Because, like, I'm not even gonna front Hero. Like I said, I've had a lot going on. It's like been scrambling my mind recently. But what is I didn't know if there was some connection between the name Hydra and like the name of his guild. Pardon me. So yeah, sorry, I'm like drawing a blank there. I couldn't remember what his guild name was. I didn't know if it was like some kind of like connection there. If that was supposed to be a clue. But like you said, like you don't actually know, so it could just be like just whatever. It's not like there was supposed to be a way you could guess.
うっかり君たちと会ってしまったけど、素性を明かすつもりはなかった。
あそこでビームからかばったから。
普通の攻撃が当たって HP がなくなったとしても、でも何か理由があったんだ。
確かにそんなことを言っていたわね。
本当によく覚え、その通りだよ。あのボスの攻撃、デスガンの時のように現実の命を落とすわけじゃない。この世界での命を落とすことになる。
どういうことだ。
Delete your character? Yeah, I got you.
GGO
そんなことまさか。
Zaliska, if you thought so, then like, why did you bring that up?
僕の言葉には
You're the one who works with the devs.
信じられなくても仕方ない。
その人の言っていることは間違ってないですよ。
本当なのリエブル。
あの攻撃を受けた時、今まで受けたことのない奇妙な感傷。その時は分からなかったですけど、あれはゲーム外からの干渉だったということでしょう。
おそらくね。
Wait, the attack itself was doing... The attack from the boss itself, she said, felt different. It felt like an attack from outside the game. So the boss itself is like a avatar, like a front for the hack? Because Itsuki just confirmed by saying, yeah, most likely, because he did say, like, oh, somebody's been, like, jumping the system. Did I ever mention to you that we actually missed out on the final update for this game? The game files contain information on skills and stats for the player that we never get access to. No, you didn't mention that at all. Like, yeah, please, because we're getting here to wrapping up the story. Like, by all means, like, no, let me know. Like, I didn't know that. By the way, Hero, so you saw the trailer for the new SAO game? Did you see at the end what it listed with, like, the deluxe edition and stuff like that? It said, no joke, because I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck does that mean? It said anime video. Let me go double check to see like exactly what the words are, but all right, Bandai Namco USA, like Twitter. What was it called? Echoes of Aincrad. Yeah, Echoes of Aincrad. Oh, and I was saying it worked out lucky like streaming now too, because that means I can probably when I go back to work after the stream's over, because I will go back to work before bed. I can instead jump into watching the Lakers game while I work. Oh, here it is right here. Here was posted 26 minutes ago. Here's an update. Mega surprise, the new anime Sword Art Online unanswered slash butterfly is officially announced. It will be to promote, it's a promotional project anime to accompany the launch of the video game. It will be a full movie of 120 minutes and will come free with purchase of the game. And I see here the poster for it has Asuna and Kirito on it. Asuna, by the way, so this is interesting to note if you've seen the two Asuna movies. Asuna is in her outfit pre Knights of the Blood Oath. She's in like her base like Sword Art Online outfit. So clearly that means this movie has to take place on like floors like, you know, like 1 or 2 or stuff like that. So that's pretty dope. So with the game, there's going to be a brand new SAO movie that comes free with purchase of the game. I think it has to be with certain editions of it, but either way, someone will thankfully put it online. That's how I'm going to watch it. But I gotta say, Hero, you need to go look this up, because I'm looking at the cover, the promotional artwork for the movie, right? And it's got Kirito and Asuna on it. But the girl front and center, because you saw, you know, you make your character, whatever, and then they were fighting with someone else, which is also what made me think about Code Vein, because Code Vein, you have a CPU co-op buddy who's always with you. So that's, again, what made me think, like, is this a Sword Art Online Code Vein game? You gotta look at it, because I think the boy is supposed to be, quote-unquote, like, your character. And he looks a lot like the Fatal Bullet avatar character that they use in promotional stuff for Fatal Bullet. And I'm saying that because the girl in this movie poster, my dude, looks just like Kureha. So I would definitely say, like, by all means, like, look it up. I'll switch over to, like, chatting here, and I'll, like, try and, like, hold it up to the camera if you can see. So this is for, if I can get it focused on camera, this is for the movie poster. But, let's see if it'll like focus. It's a little bright. You can kind of see there. Come on, bro. You can see that looks like Kureha to me. If it would focus better, you could see like her face. And the hair color, it's dead ass like Kureha. Funny enough, very, 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 like, very interesting, like, I mean, that's cool, I'm not gonna lie. My thought was if that game ties into the Gameverse at all. My thinking is, since it takes place in SAO, and by SAO I mean like in Aincrad, maybe we'll get lucky enough that maybe Philia's in it, and maybe Streya's in it. Because I know Streya was a DLC character in the last game. They just said IGN uploaded 10 minutes of footage. So I'm looking at some... I'm looking at screenshots right now. Obviously, like, since they have footage up now, you can actually see gameplay of it. Love the map, because the map reminds me definitely of, like, Hollow Fragment and stuff like that, which makes sense because that game was in SAO also. Yeah, they had, so IGN uploaded 8 minutes 50 seconds of gameplay And it's titled Echoes of Aincrad Preview, an anime-styled single-player action RPG delight. Strength, agility, dex, int stats. You do have a stamina meter and a magic meter, so it might be like Code Vein. I don't know if you have a magic meter in Code Vein, but I know you have a stamina bar. Interesting. I see like the items you equip, like you can actually like dress your character and stuff, and they have like stuff on there. Town of Beginnings. Very, very, very cool. Yeah, so I gotta get my PS5 quick, boy. But not just for this. I gotta get it quick for you already know, chat. You know what I gotta get it for. Came out last week. Everybody was talking about Resident Evil 9, right? They need to be talking about City Hunter. City Hunter finally getting the English translation. Yeah, that's really cool though. As cool as it is about the I will say this, as cool as it is that we're getting a new SAO game, I'm not gonna lie. Low key, I'm kind of more excited about the movie. You know what I mean? Oh, it takes place in ALO. Yeah, Aincrad was added later. They had the update to Aincrad, which the game before this discusses that. That's what happens in Hollow Realization. That's interesting. So that means then if they do it that way, then they don't have to worry about the permadeath mechanic, and instead they could really lean into sorry, I was still looking at stuff about the game that I've seen like posted and stuff like that. They could lean into it being like a Souls-like then, because they could have a way you could go back and recover stuff. But interesting, yeah, I'll have to check out IGN's like video on it. But low key, what I'm most excited about is the movie. I ain't even going to front. I think that's really cool that it's getting like a whole anime movie with it. Wonder if they're planning to have Kureha be like the main character for another spin-off series or an arc of the show moving forward. I hope it's not. I would love to see like, because Kureha you don't design, you design your character, so that's hard to like add them into something. With Kureha, which assuming like, I don't know if that's going to be Kureha. I don't know if it's modeled after her or whatever. Either way, that's dope. That clearly like if you have eyes, it looks like her. I'd have to, maybe they talk about that in IGN footage. Maybe like with Bandai just announcing the game today, maybe they have a website up where it'll be like meet the characters and we can get confirmation if the character's name is Kureha. It looks just like her, so clearly the inspiration was from there. But it's funny you say that. I don't think that's outside the realm of possibility, because in the first or second Asuna movie, it might be the second one, Philia is in one of the scenes. She's like in the background. She doesn't engage with Kirito and Asuna, but she is there. She's seen, I think it's whichever movie they have the New Year's Eve party. That might be the second one. I'm not 100% sure. But Philia is there. So that's pretty cool that, like, at least there is a track record, a history of one Gameverse character being added back into a game and stuff like that, or being added back into like the series in that regard. So I think that'd be kind of cool to do. And hey, if it is Kureha, then that means hey, she's in this movie. You know what I mean?
君が無事で本当に良かったなんてね
もともとこのゲームに存在する私だから助かりましたけど皆さんがあの攻撃を受け
But yeah, I hope, me personally, I hope it's not like a Souls-like game just because me personally, I don't play games like that. Y'all know I like, to me, games are like escape. I play them just to have fun. I don't want to do like the hardest thing possible in the game just to say like, or the hardest game period, just to say like, hey, I did it. Like there's so many, like I have a huge backlog of games like I'm planning to play through and stream and share with you guys that I want to get through. I don't want to get stuck on like, oh man, it might take me like 50 hours to beat this boss, but if I do, it'll finally be worth it. Because like, bro, I could have played like 3 whole games in that time, you know what I mean? I could have gone on so many other journeys and experienced other stories and stuff like that. And it's not that like, I play JRPGs, like I'm used to a challenge. Like, I'm playing Digital Devil Saga right now off stream for the first time ever. And the challenge in it is so well balanced, it's so fun. Every time you get to a new area, you genuinely feel that like pressure. The pressure definitely comes with SMT games because I've gotten wiped once I got to a new area because I had to figure out what do the mobs here, what are their abilities and stuff like that. But by the time you get to the boss, you feel so equipped and ready to go. It's just one of the best balanced JRPGs I've ever played. Shout out to Devil Survivor Overclocked for, well, Devil Survivor Overclocked with the caveat of when you fight fucking what's his name, and y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all have ever played this skill check boss. The first Bell, I can't remember his name. Not Belial, not Beelzebub. I know you fight them later. Damn, I cannot remember his name. He's the one with the chains and stuff. You can only do physical attacks to him because you're fucked if you didn't level up your strength. If you had been leveling up magic or Vit or stuff like that, then you won't have enough damage output, and it's just a hell of a fight. Yeah, you don't want to SAO Souls like either. Me neither. I hope it doesn't go that route. I think it's cool that you have your character and a companion character with you because that's ingrained in the series in general. Not because I know it didn't look like this was a game versus game. Obviously now there's some questions with that one character looking like Kureha. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a sequel to this. It's not Fatal Bullet 2, but maybe it is continuing Kureha and your character's story in a new game. Since, like you mentioned, it takes place in ALO. But I wouldn't want it to be a Souls-like game either. That's just not what I'm most interested in. I would rather it be a JRPG and just like a traditional style, either obviously like it's not turn-based, you know what I mean, but like an action RPG like you would expect of like Final Fantasy 15, for example, is a great one. But I was saying I'm glad you had the companion with you because that's in Sword Online's DNA from like the main series with Asuna and Kirito teaming up. They were the only 2 solo players there at the first like raid or whatever they were doing, and like then built in like, all right, I'll call for switch, then you go. Like the teamwork's built into it in that regard. So I'm glad they have that in there, that you aren't like just a lone run through Aincrad, you know what I mean? Subscribe because I exit this game, but if any of you got hit by that tag, existed inside this game.
あの攻撃が君に向かったのを見た瞬間、この世界で出会った。君という存在を失いたくない。たとえ現実世界の命が失われないとしても、それしか。
I'm just gonna hit Itsuki with the ellipses because, like, y'all know I ain't an Itsuki fan.
話しちゃったかな。さて、僕はそろそろ行くよ。そう改まって言われると、でも嬉しいよ。この任務を命じられたとき、 最初は君に会いたく
Entering the ring!
あんなことをしておいて合わせてもそれは君に会ってしまうだろうという予感だったのかもしれない。あそこで君に会った時も嬉しかった。ありがとう。そしてごめん。魔王が英雄の仲間になるような展開は好みじゃないんだ。
See, Itsuki think he too... Itsuki...
一度君
Bro.
たちを裏切った。
Itsuki think he too much, like... He's too, like... bigger than he is. Itsuki... He's so fucking annoying. Fit the time frame if that's the case, and to further feed into the idea, we're currently in that time period IRL. I think so too. I think it would make the most sense in that regard. Because I remember when SAO Day actually happened, so I think that would definitely give some credence to that. And thank you so much, B, for the resub for 4 months, streak of 4 months. And drop the comments, the comment there with the Haley and the Astas. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, B, for the continued support. It really, 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 really means a lot. You have no idea. So thank you so much, B. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate the resub. And thank you for keeping the streak alive. Absolutely love to see it. Definitely, definitely need it right now. So thank you so much. I betrayed you once. Be a fool. Trust me again.
気持ちだけ受け取っておくよ。
He basically said Nandesuke.
君にそうまで言われたら甘えてし正直君に会ったら思い切り罵られるんじゃないかと思っていたんだ。本当にいいのかい？あんなことをした僕を。
Dude, I'm telling you, like, that is Kureha in that key art for the new game. Y'all can't tell me otherwise. Until they tell me otherwise and say, like, no, that's it. Here's the character's name. Hope you're doing good, B. Thank you again for the resub.
でも仕方ないわ。このままお別れなんてできないし、こいつは言い出したらもう二度と裏切らないでね。
私も構わないわ。あなたにはつなぎ止めてくれる人が必要だわ。
はっきり言ってナーブギアを使って他人の命をもてあそんだ。
Damn, Kirito took that serious, man. The nerve gear thing. I mean, I understand why, obviously.
そうだね。
だけどさっきの樹の行動、この世界で出会った誰かを失いたくないという気持ちは、命を懸けて誰かを守りたいというその思いを知ったのなら、樹はもしかしたらだからリーダーのそばを離れない。
二度と裏切らないし離れる。僕はもう神を信じていないけど魔王が何かを誓うなんて。今やっている仕事をきちんと終えたら必ず君の元に戻ってくる。だから少しだけありがとう。そうだ、君が仮想世界に来た理由、そしてここに居続ける理由。そうだね、君はクレハのためにここへ来た。僕も。それじゃあまた。
That actually scared me, the noises of them, like, reapplying buffs and stuff.
Level up.
Alright, give me like a 1 second, chat. I'm gonna send this like text message real quick. Now that we cleared that, wrap that up. Hero, if you're still there, by the way, don't want to end the stream just yet. I want to keep going a little bit just to see, like, what was that? Oh shit, there's actually more talking. Let me send this message real quick. Let me know what that dungeon's name was, like where it was, the one from before where you said, hey, you need a higher bounty for it. Because now my bounty's 8,000 or 8 million. And I know you said you thought it was like 750. So I'm past that point. So let me know like where that is, and we'll see if it's open. We'll jump into it definitely because I would like to see. You need 10 million. I got you. Well, maybe we can find that last unlock module for that door. Maybe we'll try that in a minute. I'll get you in like 1 second here in chat. By the way, I just gotta send this text real quick. It's a little bit timely, and I promise I'll be like right back. But just give me like 1 second. Alright, chat. Sorry about that. Jump back into it. Hero213 on Discord. Send you a clip of where to bounty farm. Easiest. Let me add you on Discord anyway, Hero. Just because I want to be able to add you into our into the Discord. Easy. Add by username. I'm over here doing the wrong thing. It's like trying to add by my phone contacts. I was like, wait, don't do that. I think I sent it, Hero. I'm not 100%, but I think I did. By the way, Hero, are you a One Piece fan? I don't know if we talked about that before. Yeah, I'm happy to. Got it. No, you have not watched One Piece. Okay, cool. I was just asking, just because the tattoo I got, it was of a scene or a panel from One Piece of my favorite character in all of anime and manga, Nico Robin. This is what, Chad? It's like what, our third credit roll. So I'm gonna have to look up online like what happens when you beat the Abysmal Dungeon, the trailer that you get for Alicization. I'll do that before we start Alicization. The next stream though, we won't be starting Alicization, assuming I'm talking again the next stream after the Blitz battle, whether or not we stream the Blitz battle tomorrow. The next stream after that will start Monster Hunter Rise first, and then following Monster Hunter Rise, the stream after that will start Alicization, Lycross. Two games to go, chat. 2 games to go. We're not gonna wrap up the stream just quite yet, though. We're gonna keep That was a nice little like shot there of like the Fatal Bullet exclusive characters. Now the question is, chat, are we going to see any of these people in Alicization? Like, are they going to carry into it? So that'll be interesting to see. You'd like to play from the beginning, blah blah blah. Yeah, we got it. Having completed the story of Mask of the Abyss, you can now go from floor 11 and beyond. Stronger enemies, rare items, only available in depths await you. Try and get as far as you can. Lockout status. After completing the story of Mask of the Abyss, a special condition will be applied to the Abysmal Deaths. If a friend becomes unable to fight, they will automatically be removed from the party. Oh my god. You can remove the stat. Yeah, we I will not be clearing the depths. Wow. What the hell? Alright, first things first, let's log out. I don't know where which side we're gonna like jump in. How long did we stream, by the way? 136. Hey, I just got your message, Hero. Trying to zoom in on your profile picture. It's Goku and just no chat. It's Goku. Don't worry about what else is in the profile picture, chat. I ain't even gonna front, Hero. I'm mad I raised my brightness for that. That's Goku and what? Yeah, you can shoot me the message real quick of yeah, we haven't been streaming like too long. Shoot me the message real quick of the never changes, the perfect profile pic for Discord. Hey, if it's Discord, bro, I'll say that. You can send me like where the bounty like farming is. Is it fast? Like how much bounty do you get quick? Because we're at 8 million right now. Need to take a screenshot too. Hey, do what you gotta do. I was gonna say gonna take a while, 1.5 hours maybe. I didn't know how fast it was gonna be because I was about to like, I didn't even go in front. I was thinking about like ordering like delivery. So I was like, all right, maybe like this delivery will get here, stuff like that. You know, maybe I can do it till like the delivery gets here. I can like, you know, get some dinner in me. Send the video anyway. Like let's check it out. Let's see what we got going on here. Because either way, even if like I don't get the bounty to go jump into that dungeon, honestly, chat, worse things have happened. But what we will do is we'll at least try and because you might be able to help me with this, Hero. We can find the damn missing thing that we need here. What is it? Because I know that's not going to take like as long. No, we're going to keep hanging out at least till my delivery gets here. I really hope I'm not getting sick, chat, because my head feels like absolute garbage and has for like 2 days. My head is like absolutely ringing. It freaking sucks. What's the thing we're looking for though? This observation report 2. That's what we're trying to find. Maybe you can help us find that at least. We'll go set our party also. Let me like go like pull my dinner up real quick. Okay, cool, cool. I see the screenshot here in the video. I'm peeping the video now, by the way, Hero. Bro, first of all, what did you shoot at them to nuke them? Oh, wait, I just realized, yeah. Your level's probably like dummy high, yeah. I got you. Damn, they're dropping like mad shit though. I see where it is, and you just loop back and forth between the wasp and stuff like that. I got you. Yeah, we'll go peep that. We'll like check it out and stuff like that while we're waiting for my food and stuff like that. Let me just finalize like my order and stuff. Cause I ain't gonna front, your boy getting hungry. Let me just see like, is this 100% what I want to get? That's not bad, Hero. That's not a bad amount. Do you know off the top of your head where that observation report 2 is? Drops a decent AR. It's perfect for Tatsuya. Trying to see like what do is there anything else I want on my hamburger I'm getting? I think I want to add a tomato to it. Yeah, let me update. Let me add a tomato to it. Burger, loaded fries, and a milkshake. Yeah, that's what I want. That's how you know I was hungry, chat. Your boy got the double cheeseburger, the Oreo milkshake, and the loaded potato wedges from Jack in the Box. Bro, I was freaking starving, man. Okay. Go ahead and drop my order off. And dope. Alright, now that my order's placed, we'll go ahead and we'll jump back into a chat in like 1 second. Okay, cool. So I got my order set up. Don't remember the place the observation records are. No worries. Let's grab you know, since we're wrapping up the game, let's take our favorite team. Hero, you have no idea, like, I greatly appreciate the kindness also to you to be like, yeah, I'm here for, like, you know, Fatal Bullet and stuff like that, but fuck, I'll show up to the other games too and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. Like, anybody that like stops by and like does that, I always think that's like mad cool. So like, thank y'all. I'm just gonna sell these real quick and then we'll go check out that farm spot. Like, yeah, I'll have no idea. Like, I really appreciate that because I know, you know, some people, they stop in for like one game, stuff like that. It's their game. Like, no biggie. Like, hey, do you? I totally get it. We've talked before about how many like the European Treasure Cruise players stop by my stream just because of the time that I'm streaming Treasure Cruise. But you know, long time fan on the channel. Shout out to Warm Cow. Jumped in for the OPTC stuff originally, and they'll pop into like a ton of different streams. Another spot that's slower, but I like it more because it's a 3-in-1 grind. You're looping like 3-in-1 grind, so it's like bounty and like other stuff, or you're like looping 3 sets of enemies. They're like right here. But like I was saying, I really appreciate that. I think that's like very cool, like because that lets me know for me as a streamer, because I am taking this seriously and like trying to do like everything I do. I always say this, chat, anything worth doing is worth doing right. So for me to like do my best and put my most of me into streaming, to hear you guys show up there like, hey, like, you know, I'm tuning in because like I love this game. Like, this is my game right here, and you're the guy who's streaming right now. Let's like, you know, talk about like this clearly a shared interest and stuff like that. I really appreciate them when I've had people like you, Hero, Warm Cow, and others. I think Taco was another one. I think Taco was there from the last SAO game, or maybe early in Fatal Bullet, and then stuck around for like other games. It makes me feel good as a streamer because it's like, wow, y'all like are interested in like not just your game anymore. Now you're like kind of interested in like me as a person. So let me know like I have like something going for me in streaming. I hope that makes sense. I'm probably just running my mouth, but I hope that makes sense. All I'm trying to say is I really appreciate any amount of support from all of y'all. I really like love and appreciate that. Take out these fools and then we can like try and figure out where the hell we're going. Bro, I was trying to kill you before you shot that rocket launcher. But no, I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Because there's a ton of people and like, hey, like I'm happy with any one view I get, like no joke. There's a ton of people that are like, you know what, I'm here for this game. And I'm gonna like tune in while you're playing this game, and if you ain't, I'll catch you on the next stream, you know what I mean? But I think it's really cool that you have shown up to other streams, but also said like, hey, you were actively trying to catch my other ones, but you had to get up so early for it. Hate that, by the way, man, getting up like that early for work. Like, I used to have to do that too, like 4 or 5 a.m. around that time. Actually, not 4, because I had to be on like the road by 5. When I worked at a pet boarding facility, had to get there very early for people dropping off their pets before like going on like vacation, stuff like that. It was near like the airport and stuff like that, so. Also, by the way, now that I took out these fools, I can Is that Stink Haley, my like arm there? Your brother was smelling it pretty crazy too. No joke, I haven't even got to go to the farm spot yet, bro. Or read your message, because I just saw in the distance this treasure chest. And it's not marked on the map. So this might be the observation report, bro.
見つけた。
トレジャーボックスだ。ヘイトが集まってる。
No, it was actually an emblem earring. Let me know this too. Also, what happens if you get all the emblem earrings?
今のうちになかなかでしょ。
All right, now that people aren't like actively attacking us, let me like get caught up on these messages. Bounty weapon and accessories is on a hill behind the door. You're going the opposite direction behind the icicle prison. Is for the other farming area? Oh shit, you're right. We went the wrong direction. How did I do that? Because I dropped the thing and I was running towards it. Dude, I have no idea how I did that, but hey, like, we found one of the earrings. Damn, that's funny. You smell that plasma from my arm, Haley?
敵だな。
Oh, this treasure chest we got. I was about to say, here's another one. Excuse me, don't mind me, fools.
手を貸してほしい。
Dude, I have no idea how the hell I ended up over there.
ネームドエネミーだ。これだな。
There we go. I see him solo stinger. By the way, chat, while we're on stream and stuff, and of course it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, want to give a big shout out to the artist, DK Gray. Absolutely did his thing on my tattoo. Thank you so much, bro. Does a phenomenal job bringing anime and manga, like, characters and scenes to life. And he absolutely, like, did a lot of justice to this Nico Robin tattoo. It means a lot to me. So, shout out to him. Great guy, by the way. Great guy.
調子いいみたいね。
Not only is he a good artist, he's a very good person also. How do I change? There's how I change my weapon. I was about to say, I know you're watching this thinking like, bro, why is he not debuffing? I told him about that. And it's simple. I forgot.
狙うぞ。ヘイトが集まってる。
Haley, can you not throw slobber on me? Thank you. Thank you, Haley. You collect all the earrings and talk to Arphasis in the lobby. She'll give you the design for the school outfits. That's what it is. Okay. And you get like a trophy and stuff for it. Trophy achievement.
仕留める。
僕になってるね。 さすがだね。いい動きね。
シロ。
What does other drop it?
悪くないわね。もっと頑張
Thank you.
調子いいみたいね。
すげえじゃねえか。
これで大丈夫。
This Jack in the Box gonna be hidden.
トレジャーボックスだ。敵だな。
And then we gotta take out the non-named enemy one here.
ヘイトが集まってる。
So this is similar to what I was doing for my when I was leveling up Affinity, but it was with much lower level enemies. We were in the desert over there at the abandoned shipyard, and we were I would run circles around like the ships there, just to like kill enemies back to back to back to just raise the affinities. I was doing that yesterday when I got some like downtime in between work. Because as I work on the laptop, I would just cut the PS4 on and have it running once it got there. And it was such a low level area that I didn't have to worry about like dying when I had to like get back to work. I could just, because obviously like you can't pause the game, like shit's still going on. So that way I could just sit there and like let the NPCs like do their things.
ネームドエネミーを警戒して。
フェイトが集まってる。
ダウン、急いで。
手を貸してほしい。
やるわ。今がチャンスだね。ナイスだ。なかなかでしょ。
手応えあった。
さすがだね。
手を貸してほしい。
調子いいみたいね。攻めるぞ。ナイス。
Oh man, back to you saying like you played Resident Evil 5. I know that was so long ago. God, dude, I love Resident Evil 5. It's so fun. Beat it with a friend in college, and I beat it on my own before then also. A lot of fun. Have we got that treasure chest before? Got to. It's probably that one. By the way, being a Xbox owner, I wonder, because I still got my Xbox 360 over there, and I was thinking about maybe adding to my stream list. Oh shit, I got a notification from DoorDash. Let me go check on my food real quick. Oh, they picked it up there on the way. Okay, cool, 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 cool. I was thinking about adding to like my stream like backlog, considering the game Blue Dragon. I was like, damn, what is it? It's the Xbox 360 exclusive. One of the few like Xbox 360 exclusive JRPGs, and Kira Toriyama worked on like a lot of the character designs and stuff like that. So. Or maybe he worked on all character designs. I don't know if he did all of them, but he worked on a lot of them. It's always looked interesting to me. It helps as that like clout of that like Toriyama association. But I know a lot of people actually do enjoy Blue Dragon. So I was considering that as a game to stream. I don't know when I would though, but I know we keep pushing back Summon Night Swordcraft story, but we don't know if we're going to stick with Monster Hunter Rise. I'm hoping like, hopefully like we love it and we'll play through the entire story mode, but we won't know until we actually try it on the next stream. I'm just pissed I gotta pay $1.50 for a Pompadour. How does Pompadour not make the base game? I felt very targeted. I felt like Capcom was trying to make my money. They was coming after me. By the way, Hero, my deck box delivered today, and my inner sleeves delivered today, and I went ahead and got all the Red Dragon Archfiend support cards that are out now that I wanted to get at least one copy of each. I got all of them secured, so I just have to wait for Blazing Dominion to come out so I can get the other ones. And I'm excited. I also ordered my playmat, so it's on the way. But I have everything set up, so I'll be able to go do the my first ever Yu-Gi-Oh! Release event. Get to go there early, get like the little pre-release, have fun, like meet some people, play the game. But also, I don't know if you saw, but the Blazing Dominion, those like boxes that they have, I think it's like 3 packs or whatever, and you get a token card with it. 1 of 5 tokens. They did exactly what I was hoping they would do. There's like 3 Jack Atlas tokens that are in Japanese right now only. I was hoping at least one of them would make the cut, and it does. So there's going to be a Jack Atlas token, so I gotta keep my eyes out for that too. I'm hoping to like get it. I'm gonna keep buying them until I get one, I can say that. It's like, it's Jack and Red Dragon Archfiend. I think the other two, one is like just Jack, if I'm not mistaken, and the last one is really cool because it's Jack and Yuya. Which is cool because I love Yuya. Yuya's one of my 2 favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists between him and Jaden. As much as I loved watching Arc 5 and finishing it, I don't know if I can 100% like commit to putting it over, damn, that was a hell of a shot, Xenon. Putting it over GX. GX just means too much to me. GX is like my like comfort show. I know we talked about that before. Chat, I can just cut on GX and like do my exercises, go to sleep, take a nap, like if I'm having like problems with my autism or like my anxiety and stuff like that, where I'm like, you know, nonverbal or like I'm not feeling good, I can cut on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and that familiarity, that comfort of it, the good vibes it gives me, does a lot for me. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I could put Arc 5 over it yet. Sent you the other farm location. I really do think you should get a better weapon. It makes a huge difference. I'm a speedrunner, but my favorite role to play is support. That build I sent you is my pride and joy. Yeah, I'll have to check it out here. Let me see what we got. Oh shit, is my food's arriving now? Hang on, let me check on my food first. Okay, yeah, they're about to enter the neighborhood. Damn it, they're going to the wrong entrance. Even though I put in my thing, do not get it. Do not go through that entrance. You can't unless you live here. Sorry, Haley, I didn't mean to scare you, but I got food coming anyway, so you're going to have to move. Checking it out right now, Hero. Sound deadener build. Let me like re-up my brightness. Actually, before I look at it, give me like 1 second. I got like... I really think I'm getting sick, chat, because like... I don't know why, I just got super flushed. Or not getting sick, I think I am sick, because yesterday I didn't stream, and I couldn't because... Yesterday I felt really, really bad. Like, I thought I was feeling better today, but like, it just kind of hit me again there. Like, oh my god. But I told you I've had like a crazy headache. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm actually gonna take my headphones out. It's not like I need to hear what's going on in the game. Now that we're out of like cutscenes and stuff. But just so like it'll help with like my head not like pounding. Good lord. Sound Deadener 2. Crit rate plus 60, weak spot 50, damage at max HP 50, physical attack 50, crit damage, burst mech, auto reload, weapon attack. Damn, weapon attack 22% is pretty nasty. Oh, that's one of the snipers. I didn't even see the little like image there. I saw like, Jesus, that dex requirement 163. But I see your strength requirement 73. So you stop your strength requirement once you got like enough just for that. Your character got that drip on. I see you back there. I see you behind like the picture there. You got that shit on for real, bro. I ain't even going front. Best support build. I'm gonna check it out. Sniper seems like, if Sniper Rifle was one of your weapons, it seems like it would be like a good, like, support weapon. Yeah, I see you like rapidly like layering the stuff down, the buffs. Dude, mad damage with the pistol. I'm dropping the 10 on him, bro. Bro, I see you, hero. Dude, who's making all that noise outside? Is that a semi-auto sniper? I just got to the part where you kill that like giant robot enemy, and you were shooting fast as hell. I can see what you mean, like saying like you're a speedrunner. You were hauling it, bro. Absolutely like cooking. Oh, I see their agility 295. Okay, the box head like threw me for a loop there. Does because I see you got the 71 in luck. Does luck affect your like crit rate? It's full auto. Interesting. It's a full auto sniper rifle. I was wondering. I was like, bro, he's shooting this shit fast as fuck. I thought it was semi-auto, and that was you pulling the trigger. Refresh. Dasher's nearby, arriving now. Okay, yeah, they should be pulling up here in a second. I gotta take some medicine before I eat. Hopefully, like, getting some food in me will help, because, like, I feel flushed, bro. Like, God, I feel bad right now. I don't know why. It's not from, like, my arm. It's not from the tattoo. It's not from me, like, leaking plasma, because that's normal and shit like that. That's nothing, like, crazy. God damn. I don't know if it was from, like, me being, like, out the other day. I could have caught something. Or it could be, like, my allergies and stuff. But if it's my allergies, it's kicking my fucking ass, bro. It feels like more than that. Because I feel kind of like a lethargic, that like a weakness in my body. You know what I mean? God, I feel like I'm dropping like a son of a bitch right now. You have to have the game on extreme difficulty to get that. The sniper is the only thing that drops from the turrets. So you don't have to worry about getting other stuff in the way. Got you. That makes sense. 71 luck because you need 70 for healing field 4 and 71 for crit boost shot 4. Got you. No, I didn't even see the defense stat. I was looking at like the breakdown of the other stats. Oh shit, let me grab my food real quick and then I'm gonna like check the picture before we like wrap up the stream. No, I didn't even see the defense stat. Let me like get back to it. I was looking at the like breakdown of the other numbers and stuff like that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Well, not that. That was the wrong thing. Let me get back over here. And let me check this real quick. Yeah, no, I missed the defense. Sorry about that, bro. Yeah, I'm feeling like terrible. God, dude, I got up and I got so lightheaded. Oh, yeah. I saw the attack. For some reason, I didn't look over for the defense. I don't know why I thought like the line like stopped there or whatever. And I saw the HP was like 17k. Jesus Christ. Hey, Asta, don't go in there. That's my food's in there. I'm watching you, buddy. You think he's slick? You think he gonna get the food? Yeah, I see the 6,466 defense. Nah, it seems like you cooked on that, bro. I mess with it, Hero. That's what's up. That's what's up. I really love like getting to engage with people that you know, love the games that they love and like, oh shit, invest like the time and stuff like that to like break down and figure out like the game, because if it resonates with you, you want to like crack it open, like figure everything out. I get that totally, because that's like me with like Treasure Cruise and stuff like that. And I want to say also, Hero, thank you for, over the course of all these streams, the great advice and tips and stuff like that you gave me to help out. I always appreciate that from people whenever I ask for it or stuff like that. Or not even when I ask for it, when people, if they're giving me a tip that's not like a spoiler, like, no, I'll always accept those. Like, as long as it's not like a story thing I haven't explicitly said, like, hey, okay, chat, I'm lost. Give me the solution to this puzzle or whatever. So I always appreciate that and love seeing you in the chat, bro. Like I said, you were there for some of those Stray streams. I wrapped up Stray on the last one. Sorry I got to cut this one short. I knew it wasn't going to be too long of a stream anyway, because of how close we were to the game, but my god, I did not expect to like start feeling really freaking bad like this, and I got to put up my stream stuff before I can like eat, because it's kind of like in the way right now. But the next stream, if everything goes as planned, depending on how I'm feeling like this right now, we will stream the Blitz battle tomorrow in Treasure Cruise. If not, and that'll be around like lunchtime, like normal, a little bit after, early afternoon, stuff like that. If not, if I'm like feeling really bad like this, even though the Blitz battle will still be going on Saturday, I don't stream on Saturday just because like I have my routine that I have to follow through for my autism to like keep everything like regulated up here, keep my sanity, my normalcy, stuff like that. But the next stream would be Monster Hunter Rise. But thank y'all so much for stopping by. Thank you, Hero, for the chat and everything. Greatly appreciated it. As always, a lot of fun. And thank you so much, B, for the resub for 4 months. Absolutely. Love to see it. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that, B. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. And if I don't see y'all tomorrow for the Blitz battle, I hope y'all have a great weekend. And again, thank y'all for understanding for me. I have to like cutting it so abruptly because I gotta get some medicine in me along with this food. Later, everybody. Hope y'all have a good one.